My name's Richard Moloney. I'm the council member at large. Today we got a great show for you today. Something that really means a lot to my heart, and that is the Commission for Citizens with Disabilities. And as you all know, I have a disability. I have a hearing loss, and I really take this to my heart, and I'm really excited about to talk about this show. And I have a special guest today, one of my colleagues, Peggy Henson, and Peggy also served on the board, and I'll let Peggy say a few good words about it.
Good morning. I have served on the commission for several years now and became interested in the commission because of my lifelong work of working with individuals with disabilities in employment. So I really enjoy working on this commission, and we've taken on several initiatives throughout the commission time that I've served to assist individuals with disabilities to have a higher quality of life in our community. So, and I was very thrilled when Richard joined the commission when he came back as council member at large. The commission will be hosting an event coming up in September, and we have the chair and the vice chair of the commission here that will talk to you more about that event. And Jill BARNETT, who is excellent as the chairman of this commission, will also give you a little background and history about the commission and things that initiatives that we have taken and what we're currently working on. So thank you very much.
Well, Peggy, I want to thank you for being here, and we look forward to hearing from Jill and the group, and I'm excited, and we'll have him on here in a few seconds. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jill BARNETT, and I'm the Director of Community Affairs at Lextran, but I'm also the Chair of the Mayor's Commission for Citizens with Disabilities. Today I'm joined by two of my fellow members of the Commission, Mr. Roger Damon and Laura Thomas. We are a 17-member group of community volunteers. We are all appointed by the Mayor and Council, and in case you're wondering what the Commission does, we work on advocacy and inclusion issues for people in the community who are living with disabilities. Over the past few years, we have undertaken some large initiatives that we're going to tell you a little bit about here today. The Where Not to Park campaign, some training for LFUCG employees, and a ordinance change to increase the penalty for handicap parking violations.
We had a citizen come to the commission, which is the way that a lot of our projects are initiated, and came to us with a concern that when he was parking in a van accessible handicap spot, that when he was trying to get out of the spot, that oftentimes people would be parking in the area that is intended for the accessibility of the van, the striped area. So when he brought this to our attention, it became a project of the commission to see how we could handle this, and we ended up going through a lot of public input, getting a lot of really good ideas from the public before we started working on changing the ordinance, updating the ordinance to have better signage, and just make it more clear as to that is not a place to park, that is for the accessibility of the van. So in doing that, we also looked at the fine that was currently for handicap parking, and that was at $15. And we just, as a commission, felt that was just way too low. So we also put into the ordinance that it would be a $250 fine, which is the same as a state fine, but that money would actually come back locally rather than just a small portion coming locally when police utilize the state fine.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what the Commission is doing with those funds that we're receiving? Well,
what we're doing with the funds right now is we're going out to businesses, and we are offering an amount that can help them update their parking and their signage, their striping, to be up to date with the ordinance. So the ordinance actually states that they need to have it done when they do any changes to the lot, but this amount helps them do it before that time.
Great, thank you. We've also used some of those funds that are received from the fine increase to create some materials to help raise awareness. You know, some people that parked in the van access area stated to the commission that they didn't know. They thought that area was okay to park in. Many of the violators were actually handicap placard holders themselves. So we just wanted to increase the awareness and help the community know where it was okay to park and where it wasn't, and to save those areas for the persons that needed them. Laura, who's on our commission as well, she's active in the community doing lots of things to advocate for people with disabilities. She has helped a lot with one of our sensitivity training programs that has been delivered to city employees several times.
The training was put together by all the members of the commission. We kind of divided into groups that interest ourselves and gathered information to really, we wrote the training. It's a training that I've done with Roger several times, but I usually do the training because I have a lot of time on my hands. But we cover everything from mobility issues, and we have a cute little activity where we require people to get into a wheelchair and go up the hall and try to access a bathroom that really isn't very accessible, and to wash their hands and bring me back a paper towel that sometimes they can't reach unless they stand up. That's a fun activity. We also deal with sight and hearing issues through each of our categories. We have someone doing an experiential activity to give them an idea of what it's like to have that limitation in their life. It's been fun. It's been attended from small groups to big groups. We offer it on the training cycle for city, county government employees. We cover mental health issues. We cover issues with regards to children. Speech, hearing, sight. It's a fun thing, and I think our plan is to sometime in the future package it and put it out in the community to other groups to train their trainers for them to do the same thing for their employees.
And the training has really gotten great feedback from the people who've taken the training.
Yeah.
They've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I know when the commission, when we first developed the training and kind of did it as an activity ourselves, it was really eye-opening. I had never participated in anything like that, and I think it will be a great thing for anybody who takes it and anyone in the community. So, you know, if you're a business owner and have employees that you would like to participate in this training, reach out to the commission and let us know. We would love to deliver that to your group. One of the things that I didn't mention earlier that the commission has really advocated for was a change in our signalization at crosswalks for pedestrians. The commission really advocated in the past to get audible signals in the community. These help people that may have a vision impairment. They can't see the signal to stop you from entering the crosswalk or let you know when it's safe to cross. We advocated for that so that now there's a sound that alerts you when to go as well. So, you know, like Roger and Laura said, some of the issues that we work on really come from constituents in the community. They are far better eyes and ears, if you will, to let us know of things that are creating issues in the community. So don't hesitate to reach out. We have a Facebook page. We don't have a lot of followers right now, but we would love for you to follow us so that we can continue to make you aware of things that we're doing, and you can let us know things that are issues in the community.
Hence, we are doing?
Yes, we are doing a public meeting on Thursday, September 17th. We want to create a forum just to hear issues and concerns in the community. You know, our group meets every month, but not everyone is able to make those meetings. Lots of people don't know that this group exists, so we just want to create an avenue to let people have their voice heard. We may not be able to respond to everything, but as long as we have a way to contact you, we will take your issue, try to give you an answer or some resolution in the future. That meeting is on Thursday, September 17th at the BCTC campus on Newtown Pike. It will be in the Police Academy, which is at the rear of the campus. We will be getting a map together to put out so people have a better indication of where that meeting is held. It will start at 6:30 p.m., go till about 8 o'clock. And one of the things that we are hoping to do to get people like yourselves to attend is get some door prizes to make available for all of our attendees to choose what they would like to enter to win or go through a raffle, but those things will be available.
Our main thing for having this meeting is we've had people come to us and say they can't make these 9:15 a.m. meetings, and we understand that. So we're really trying to reach out to the public, so we'd love to see you there. If you have any concerns, you don't have to have a disability yourself. You could be a caregiver. It could be someone that has as a friend. Just anyone that wants information, wants to give us your concerns. This is your opportunity to come and speak directly to commission members. And we'll also have some experts there to give you some information as well.
In just a few moments, you will hear from Jennifer BILLITER. Jennifer attends our commission meetings as a guest pretty regularly and is a member of our community who experiences hearing loss. She's going to tell you a little bit about some accommodations that will be at our meeting on Thursday, September 17th.
Hello, my name is Jennifer, last name BILLITER. I want to say that they will provide American Sign Language at the town hall meeting on September the 17th, 2015. The time will be 6:30 to 8 at the Police Elementary School at BTC 500 New Town Park Road. Come on, I hope to see you there.
I want to first of all thank Jill and all the guests who were here. I'm really excited about it, and thank all you all for watching. If anything we can help you with, let us know. Thank you again.